today I am 34 weeks, which means there are 6 weeks left. 6 weeks left. Every week that I count down, it's kind of funny. I feel like that is only 3 weeks away from being considered full term. So just some of the symptoms that I've been experiencing this week have been, the most obvious one for me this week has been extreme exhaustion. I mean, tired. Like, I didn't get that in the first trimester. The way I have felt this week was just like somebody punched me in the face with sleeping powder or Benadryl or NyQuil, I don't know, whatever. I was so tired. Like, I would wake up and I wanted to go back to sleep. I would take a nap. Ew, bug. I would take a nap and then I would want to go back to sleep. I couldn't wait to go back to sleep. So I apologize for being MIA also in our vlogs this week. I mean, it was literally nothing going on unless you wanted to watch me sleep, which is really weird. And like, if you're into that whole Truman Show sort of thing. Remember that movie, The Truman Show, with Jim Carrey? Like, cameras were on him like 24/7. Even when he slept. So unless he wanted to see me just sleeping and drooling and slobbering, then there really wasn't anything going on. Like, poor Josh, that's why he had to play his video games, because I was so useless. Like, make your own dinner, I don't care, I'm sleeping. I mean, it hit me so hard, and it's a really weird feeling when there's like nothing you can do about it. With Cravings, this one was also kind of random and out of the blue, I guess. I was really wanting root beer, and I hate root beer. I've never ever liked root beer, and I just was like, root beer sounds so good, but only the first sip. Like, it had to be, you know, really cold, and all I wanted was that first, like, burn your throat almost sip. And then I didn't want any more, and that was it. But it had to be root beer, and it had to be cold, and it needed to burn my throat. As we went to church this past weekend, I felt really pregnant that day. I remember thinking, I was like, wow, I feel really pregnant today. And I was like legit waddling around. Like, I thought I would waddle before, but no, this was like, I couldn't do anything about it either. Like, my body's just, no, it's no longer my own. I don't even know who I am anymore. I can show you, but don't make fun of my shirt because it doesn't fit me. And this is like one of the only clean shirts that I had right now because we need to do laundry. So I was like walking around like this, like, where's the bathroom? Oh, it's this way? Okay. Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little, but that's how I felt like I was walking around church. I was like, oh, everyone, hey, I'm 8.5 months pregnant. I can really feel like my hips are separating. Like, that's why I'm waddling, because I can tell, like, they just feel further apart, and like they just feel like they're stretching or something. Funny thing that happened, Josh told me, he said that the other day, he was kind of having a hard time falling asleep. I kind of side-eye that comment, but he's a guy and he'll never know. It's not his fault. He won't know what pregnancy feels like. But anyways, he said he was having trouble falling asleep and that I was asleep, and I was like moaning in my sleep, and I was making like these like painful sounding noises, like ow, ooh, ah, or something. And he got all scared because he thought he was like, oh my gosh, it's time. Like, she's gonna wake up and tell me that she's, like, her water broke and she's going into labor. Like, he was freaking out. But thank goodness he didn't wake me up, because I probably would have punched him in the face. But he told me when I woke up, he's like, you were making a lot of like moaning, painful sounds in your sleep. Are you okay? I was finally able to catch some movement on camera. This little boy has been going crazy crazy this week, which is really cute. It feels like a bomb like goes off in my stomach. Like he'll be calm and then all of a sudden like and just move, and he wants to get out. And I was finally able to catch some on camera because he's been doing it so frequently. And I think it's funny because I feel like he's a little bit shy or like sensitive to light, because I know I read that they can now sense the difference with the light. Like they can tell when it's dark and light. So I feel like, because I'll try to pick my shirt up to record it so you could see it a little bit better. But when I do, it's like he's like, oh, like a vampire or something. And so he'll stop moving. It's really crazy. So if I have my shirt, I had to have my shirt down. And I also noticed that he doesn't really care for when I sit down for too long. It's like he's squished when I sit down, because I mean, I'm not that tall. I'm barely, maybe 5'1" on a good day, maybe more like 5.5 feet. Like if I'm trying to edit or something like that and he starts like get off of me, I'm like, no, wait. Let me just chill here for a second. Someone in my last pregnancy video asked me, they noticed the tattoo that I have and they said they have one similar and a similar location. So they were asking if I've noticed that it's warped any or stretched or anything. And from what I've seen, not really. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I haven't even thought about that. No, not too bad. And I don't know if it's because he is so low that it's like, it's not like this tattoo is like stretching up. I don't even know if that makes sense. But not yet, not saying that it won't happen in these last few weeks that I have left as he gets fatter. But from what I've seen, it doesn't look too crazy. Now, when I have the baby and my stomach goes back down, I don't know, it may look a little weird. It's a butterfly if you haven't seen it, and maybe it's gonna look like its wings are limp after the baby. I'm not sure. I mean, I got it when I was like 20. I wasn't thinking about, I'm like, oh, this would be a bad place to have it because when I get pregnant, like I wasn't thinking that. So my sister-in-law also sent me this cute little thing that I just want to show y'all. Look at this, it's so cute. It's a little lion baby rattle. Oh my goodness, I thought it was the cutest thing because we really like little baby lions, and I just think it's so cute. I don't know, it probably has to do with our last name, you know, King of the jungle, baby lions. So the last and final thing is that next week, I mean this coming, oh gosh, already on Sunday, the 19th on Sunday, we're finally getting to do our hospital tour. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna get to see the hospital and where I'll be giving birth, and oh my goodness. So in my next update next Thursday, I'll talk about that and how that went. And I kind of want to talk about my birth plan and everything and what that means to me exactly. So, but I want to see the hospital first and kind of get an idea. So I'll be updating you guys on that next week. And I'm really excited to finally get to see the hospital, and it's just making everything more and more real as we get closer and closer. It's just six little weeks away. That's all I have for you this week. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I already feel like my skin can't stretch anymore, but it is going to, so there's nothing I can do about that. So you can see I will do my belly shots right now. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.